turns green, then it's yellow, then it's red. Holy shit, then it's yellow and green. We're having weather today, people. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get out or not. We're connected, it says, but we'll find out real quick. Never know about the weather down here in South Texas. I mean, well, wherever I might be. The weather's not, well, the weather's not cooperating too much with my internet, so I don't know how good this signal is going to be, whether or not it's going to even get out. Hey, Jay Clayton's here. Happy Clyde. Yeah, we got a story about this guy. Anyway, Dorothy Tyndall, thank you for coming in, baby. We appreciate it tremendously. I am doing live today, baby. Gene Shanky, thank you very much for being here. That's Facebook. I don't know where YouTube went to. Anyway, oh, there it is. Oddly Wired, thank you for showing up, baby. Our poet of the group, thank you very much. Glad to see you here. We got a little change in plans today because it's going to be changes in my plans all week because of Rose having trouble. Hello, Tina V. And, wait a minute. Tina V, Donald Ware is here. Aaron T, howdy, baby. And Shawnee Lazor, thank you for being here, baby. We appreciate it. Along with Pepsi Max. Egypt. Let me tell you something. It's raining like shit in Texas, down where I live. So I told Travis, I said, I want to go somewhere where it's dry. And then Clyde chimed in, talking about he knows the perfect spot. Yeah, I think he's been wandering around here looking for a date is what I think. Anyway, that's right, Dan. We're in Egypt this week. My roof of my shop leaks, baby. When it's raining, I ain't going in there. Karen Van Wyk, thank you for showing up. We appreciate it very much. Dizzy Duke, thank you. Keep it. Anyway, what's going on? Well, shit, it's Wednesday. Clyde's here to get a date. I swear that's why we ended up here. Anyway, Lone Wolf, buddy, we hope you're doing fine. We hope you're on the heel. Just take care of yourself, brother. We love you. Clyde's got things under control, baby. You ain't never got to worry about it. Clyde's always there. Anyway, there's another reason I had to get out of Texas besides it's raining like shit. It's because the air quality down in Texas, oh, man, it was bad, baby. Before I left, got on the secret plane, deep state. Anyway, the stench was, it's like I don't know, like an open sewer that's been rotting in the sun for months and months. Anyway, that's right, the orange anus, the tangerine toddler of the former guy, came to Texas, baby. Came down to Texas, down in the valley down there, baby. He's coming down to the real border, he says, not up there in El Paso. You know, that's a fake border up there. Anyway, he come down to Texas, man, and gonna meet had a round table with all the Republicans. He with all the Texas Republicans, got down here to badmouth Joe Biden and point to the border and say, hey, look how terrible it is over there and all this shit. Yeah. They're having grand theater today. Donnie brought all of his exes to Texas, baby. His former chief of the Customs and Border Patrol, the former head of Immigration and Customs Enforcement, who else? Homeland Security Chief, the former Homeland, all of his exes came down to Texas so they could all get and point to Donnie and worship the golden calf, or his ass, really, is a golden ass. Anyway, Donnie gave a little speech, and of course, we're talking about the same bullshit, how he won the 2020 election, but he said that we have a sick country. A sick country. In our laws, in our elections, in everything. He named a bunch of shit. He won. He said, you don't have a country anymore. Without him, we don't have a country. Really? Hey, did you hear the stock market hit a record high today? Out of the park, baby. There's something going on, baby. Anyway. Anyway. Oh, Lord. Even here in Egypt, buddy. Dan L. Values donated $10 and said super hot in the Appalachian Mountains. I bet it is, brother. We got family in West Virginia. We got Blue Dot families, and that's where Robin Kincaid, anyway, is out there in West Virginia. We have anyway, brother, thank you very much for that. We appreciate it. That'll help you. Anyway, Donnie's down here and brought all this stuff. Calling us a third world country, baby. That's what we are. We're just a third world banana republic down here in the United States now, because Donnie's not here to guide us in all the greatness of whatever. Are you shitting me? Yes, that's what he's doing. But the thing is, he has all these people coming down there to try to zis boom bob. My Governor Greg Abbott couldn't get his tongue far enough up Donnie's ass if he had a shoe horn. Anyway, gets it in there deep, baby. Anyway, what else is going on? Well, we have a commission, baby. The House voted today to pass the House Select Committee on the investigation into January 6th. Two Republicans voted for it. Yep, Liz Cheney and Adam Kinzinger are the only two Republicans that voted for the committee. Sorry, it's not a commission, because the Republicans had an opportunity to have an outside independent investigation. That way it wouldn't be partisan at all, up and up. But they said no, because they want to hide it. They want to keep shoving it under the rug. Just do anything, talk about anything, create any kind of chaos you can to keep our ass out of the sling for the damn shit that they've done. They don't want an investigation. But this one, hey, it's going to be fair. There are going to be 13 members on the panel. There's going to be 8 appointed by Pelosi and 5 by Kevin McCarthy. And now, word has it that, oh, Lord, there we went again. Nancy Pelosi is toying with the idea that maybe so she'll pick a Republican. Well, I'd like to know who Nancy Pelosi has in mind on the Republican side to sit on that committee. But Kevin McCarthy will get 5 picks. But regardless of how many picks, they're all gonna come out, because this was, there was word put out by Steve Scalise today that leadership recommended a no vote on this committee. Leadership recommended. Yeah. Boy, howdy shit. Let me see. One thing, I didn't give Dan a ring, and Karen Van White came in with $5 and said, have a cold one on me. Stay cool, my friend. Thank you, Karen. Anyway, I appreciate that. Not used to it in the middle of a rant. Anyway, where was I? Squirrel? Oh, yeah, Kevin McCarthy and the Republicans, they're just going to bullshit their way through this crap. They're going to claim it's partisan all the way through it, no matter what. But the nice thing is that this committee has subpoena power. And it's a crime to lie to Congress, baby. You can't get up there and just spill bullshit out of your mouth, baby. I believe they're going to be under oath, if I'm not mistaken, and which I don't think I am. But the stories are going to come out regardless. The Republican Party is going to have to deal with the mess one way or another. It would have been better if it would have been an independent investigation, but then they couldn't scream partisanship, so they planned it this way. They didn't want an independent committee. They wanted a committee all done by the Democrats so they could scream and yell witch hunt and all that other bullshit because they don't want it investigated, because it's going to lead straight to their ass. And speaking of that, Mark Grods, G-R-O-D-S, Grods, I don't know what his name is. Mark Grods, yeah, that don't sound as good as Grods. We'll call him Grods. Mark Grods, or whatever his freaking name is, pled guilty today in federal court to conspiracy and the obstruction of Congress certification of the Electoral College vote. Now we're talking serious shit. He's pled guilty to conspiracy and an attempt to stop the Electoral College from being certified. Guess who he's a member of? The Oath Keepers. Oh, yeah. Here's another one. Now, we already got one that already flipped on their ass, and he's in witness protection. Evidently, this guy, he's not getting the witness protection because here's his name right here. I don't know. Maybe he's going to disappear and get a new name somewhere. But anyway, Mark Grodz pled guilty and is testifying, going to have to testify against 16 others of the Oath Keepers who planned and practiced their maneuvers. They went out and bought all new military gear. Got to look like the part. Got new helmets there, man. What else they buy? Oh, they bought some guns. Oh, no shit. They had them stashed across the river in Virginia, waiting on the right time for them to get the guns across the damn river so they could, finish off the job, I guess. It was a conspiracy. It was a planned attempt. That's how come they call it an insurrection. It wasn't just a bunch of tourists that went haywire one day and just, took too many pictures. Bullshit, Clyde. They trained and recruited. And, oh, yeah, they even had 2 golf carts. They bought 2 golf carts, because they got to zip down there around all the crowd, to get up there to the Capitol and get in that stack there and go up the... Yeah, they had a plan. And the Oath Keepers, the 3% pukes, and the Proud Boys, or what do they call it? Oh, the Leathermen. That's right. They changed their name from Proud Boys to Leathermen. Yeah, I bet they like the leather, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, this isn't gone. That's how come we have to stay vigilant on this shit. We got to stay in focus, baby, because this shit ain't going away. Donnie coming down near to the border, he's rallying the troops, baby, and the Republicans are right there with him. They're coming down to campaign with his ass. Even brought Stephen Miller. Are you shitting me? The little Nazi is still hanging on. Yes, help. Hell, our governor, Greg Abbott, put out the call, hey, we got to protect the southern border down here, because Biden doesn't know what he's doing. So we got to bring all your troops down here and all this. We have National Guard troops in Texas, baby, from South Dakota, from Idaho, from Florida, Arkansas, Iowa, Nebraska, and others. That they're all Republican states that are sending their national... Hell, South Dakota, it's being privately financed by a guy named Willis Johnson, who's an online used car dealer, I guess. That's where he gets his money. So they can put on a theater down here in Texas. Because the Customs and Border Patrol haven't requested their ass. Just my governor. But they're making theater of it, baby, and they're all going to come up down here and show up to put on a show for the TV cameras. Look at us down here. We have to come down here and protect the border because Biden won't and all that shit. It's a continuing effort to try to subvert this country. And we can't let it happen, and we won't let it happen. 2022 is coming, baby. And the circus continues. Matt Gaetz is calling for an independent an inspector general investigation into the Tucker Carlson spying that's going on. That Tucker Carlson said the NSA is spying on him. Are you shitting me, you little turd? Nobody gives a shit about you if they don't have to spy on your ass. All they have to do is watch your show and figure out you're an asshole. It's not hard to do. Anyway, that's what's going on in the big news, I guess. Tragedy down in Florida is still continuing. Possibility of storms coming in and whatnot like that. It's really hampering the search, but our heart continues to go out for those in Florida. Anyway, in other news, Bill Cosby's out of jail. Are you shitting me? That's right. Supreme Court out there said, hey, you can't do this guy, because we know it's a technicality. We know his ass is guilty, but you shouldn't have done this in court. And they used testimony from his civil trial, I guess, in the criminal trial, and he had a deal on the civil trial where he wouldn't be able to be used against him and all that shit. And when he got convicted and they sent him to prison, the courts out there said, no, you can't do that. he gets out. So Bill Cosby right now is sitting at home. I understand he's going to give an interview. Yeah, that's right. We get satellite here in Cairo. That's right. We do. We know what's going on. And tomorrow will be an exciting day because the Trump Organization and the chief financial officer Weisselberg are going to be formally charged tomorrow. So tomorrow we get to see the charges and everything starting to come out from the cases up against the Trump Organization. So we'll have something to discuss tomorrow in our live show. What other news? Well, Donald Rumsfeld died. George Bush's Secretary of Defense. Well, it's that old saying, you ain't got nothing good. Anyway, he passed away. 88 years old. He had a good run. He had an easy life. Didn't agree with him, but anyway. That is all I have today, baby. This ain't over, and it ain't going to be over for a long time. That's how come I do this show every day. That's how well, except Sundays and Mondays now. I guess I got Mondays off because it might as well cough up to it now. And I guess I do. I need to catch my breath. And besides that, not much happens on Monday. But if it does, I can always jump in. Anyway, the fight has to continue because their fight isn't stopping. But as I remind you, just like a pot that's been left on the stove too much, too long, and all the good stuff is evaporated away, and all you're left with is a gooky mess at the bottom of the pan that you have to kind of scrape. That's what's left of the Republican Party. Just the goop and the slop and the shit that you have to scrape off the bottom of the barrel. That's the Republican Party now. So we look good, I think, for 22, but we can't take a break, baby. Saturday, Aunt John, we're live on. Did I say Saturday, Bernadette? Hey, Bernadette, I thank you for the pictures. Bernadette sent me a picture of the Britovos that lived there at Bernadette's house. Dominique has befriended two doves, and they've been hanging around the house, and they named them John and Marcia. So, Bernadette, thank you very much. I enjoyed that picture. Pond scum. Dan, yep, they're worse than that, though, buddy. Pond scum, like you could always swish that away and get a sip of water if you had to, but man, this shit's just bad. And it did. It came. We need to press the current admission to push progress through for the people. Indeed, Aaron. And that's why she's running for office up in Moru, New York. So look for her. A little thing I think comes up in the bottom over there. Contact her on Facebook and donate to her at her Act Blue account. One of our Blue Dots is actually running for office, and we need to support Aaron Trumbull as much as we can and get her over the top. I'm glad you're here, baby. I just hope so much. John and Pecumseh, good riddance to Rumsfeld. Hey, I didn't say it. John and Pecumseh said it. I just happen to agree with him. Well, don't speak ill of the dead, I guess. Anyway, I'm so glad y'all are here. I did it live today because of the fact that I've got to go back and forth to pick up Rose until her car gets repaired, which hopefully might be tomorrow. So it all might just end then. So we'll be back on schedule. Anyway, thank y'all for coming in. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being a part of this family, baby. Just enjoy your day, enjoy your life. But remember that we have a responsibility as citizens of this country who love this country and are willing to stand up and fight for the way it should be. And that fight is not always easy. And so stay with it. As Mika says, stay cool, baby. And that's right, Adina. He joked. That's right, because it was his idea. Oh, I know a great spot where it's dry. Yeah. Well, what do you expect from a camel? Where is he going to pick? I don't know. I was out doing other things when I came in here, and here we